Mr. Milo.
All right, good morning, everyone. It is just about 8 a.m. here, and that means it's time to get coffee going. That wind was absolutely howling all night long and hasn't let up yet, so my apologies in advance if the audio here sounds absolutely garbage. We've got a long day on the trail ahead of us. We're gonna try to put down some serious miles and hopefully see some really cool things along the way. That's the plan. Let's get camp packed up, let's get coffee going, because that's most important, and then let's hit the trail. What's the matter? You can't climb down ladders yet?
I'm coming, babe.
Well, we are all packed up and back on the trail. This is the eastern section of the Mojave Road. Last night, again, we made it about 8 miles in, and today we'll make it all the way to the center section, hopefully. This wind is no joke, you guys. I spent more time chasing my hat around on the ground this morning than I did packing up camp. So if you're coming out here, be prepared for that. Tie downs for everything. We'll catch up with you soon. So we've reached our first detour off the Mojave Road. This quick little side trail takes us up to a place called Fort Piute. We'll spend some time checking that out, maybe grab a mid-morning snack, and then we'll be back on the main road. Well, you guys know that I will always go out of my way to see something cool along a trail, and Fort Piute is definitely one of those things that is worth making the journey up this rocky road to see. Now it is time for our mid-morning snack. We got some Uncrustables from the freezer, and let's get back to the Mojave Road and get some more miles under our belt.
It is windy.
It is so windy.
It is so windy.
Well, our next stop here along the Mojave Road is right behind me. It's this rock house built in the early 1900s and still standing today. It's already getting late in the day though, and again, thanks to these short winter days, we're losing daylight. So I'm only gonna spend a little bit of time here looking at it. We're gonna skip the hike this time, and we're gonna keep on moving. Well, it's just after 3:30, and you know what, to hell with the schedule, because once again we've pulled off the main path of the Mojave Road to come out here and explore the abandoned Death Valley mine. There is a lot of cool stuff here to see. Well, after 50 or 60 miles on Mojave Road today, it's coming up on 5 p.m. We're losing daylight. We're getting pretty tired and hungry. So it was high time we find a camp spot, and my goodness, did we ever find a campsite. Look at that view behind me. It is probably one of the better ones that I've ever seen. We've got the 4Runner parked right back here. We'll pop open that tent. We'll be looking out over that view as we wake up in the morning, and that'll be pretty nice. So let's get to it. We'll get camp set up. We'll get dinner going. I think it's going to be a pretty tasty one. We've even got some vegetables for it, so tasty and healthy. What do you know about that? All right, just as we lose the last little bit of daylight here, let's talk dinner. We've got some pretty exciting stuff going on. First and foremost, we've got some Brussels sprouts. These bad boys we're gonna chop in half, fry them up in a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter, hit them with some salt and pepper. They're gonna get crispy. They're gonna be absolutely delicious. We've got also some garlic mashed potatoes. Yeah, they're instant. That's because I'm lazy. I like potatoes, but I don't like all the work of them. So there we go. Now for me, I'm gonna grill up a ribeye. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Mashed potatoes, crispy Brussels sprouts, and a ribeye. And for Channing, we've got some plant-based sausages. So she's gonna get the same sort of hearty goodness, but with no meat involved. So there we go. That's what we're doing. Let's chop some Brussels sprouts. Most importantly though, before we get things started, Channing made some mules tonight. So we got drinks situated. Now we can cook.
Buddy. Get him. Ben, you look like you're in Daft Punk.
I am. How'd you know? Now we're talking. You want to start seeing those crispy burned bits. That's the only way to do Brussels sprouts. As you can tell, we have officially lost all of the daylight, but I finally finished cooking dinner. This is a bit of a longer one. It took about 25 minutes, 30 minutes or so to get the steak a nice medium rare, get the Brussels sprouts sauteed up and crispy. What's the verdict, Shannon? Pretty tasty?
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
All right, she's enjoying it. I'm about to dive into this steak. And then we're gonna call it a night because tomorrow we've already got the alarm set for 6 a.m. It's gonna be an early morning. We got a lot of fun stuff to get to and we wanna make sure there's plenty of time. So this is where we leave you. We'll pick you up in the next one.